welcome back to our playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Then we kind of figured out the map more, pulled Patrick's Towel, and we talked to Jade, who told us about the Ring Wheel. So we did indeed clear out the dungeon already. And if you remember, we went to 2 rooms that each had a pedestal. It turns out if we reload the game, because I did make a separate save at that location. And yeah, there's actually a 3rd room up in the very left corner that contains the ring. So I'm doing this now because I'm gonna forget about it. But yes, we are gonna make the painful journey all the way back there, fighting probably more enemies that we don't want to fight. But we are gonna get the ring because it is pretty. I don't know if it's super powerful, but I think we want it. So we're gonna do that. Am I going the wrong way? Let me think. Yeah, so we made it all the way here and we didn't check this, which was pretty sad. So yeah, it's actually, that's the entrance. Yeah, these are in the middle. And okay, I guess it's symmetrical, but yeah, so this should be it. On the carved black granite pedestal, there's a gold ring fitted on it with a large ruby sitting. Take it, and Ingraham gets a ring. So if we give this here, and we cast identification. Ring of Wheel. 800. I don't know what it does really, but somebody said it was useful for the final boss. So I definitely think it was worth coming back because a very good thing about this dungeon is you can literally just teleport back. That's almost think maybe that should be in all the dungeons. Let's ask Jade about the ring. There's no special dialogue, it seems. Okay, so we don't need to come back here for that. Let's see if we can rest. I mean, we should be able to, right? This place is guarded by a massive garrison. Would think we would be pretty safe. Need to get to a town and buy some food, though. Okay, we are well rested. Apparently, they walked straight through the garrison, so that's not great. guess we could do Fort Emerald. Pretty small fort. I guess we will explore this place. Might as well. It's just, I mean, I don't mean to avoid combat. It's just like, you know, we fought the same group so many times, and it's like you spend most of your time just fighting enemies that you've fought before. A small shrine has been placed in this tower. It's surrounded by many small, modest offerings, both for soldiers and friends lost, in supplication for a safe future. Interesting. A long crude barricade has been erected to either side of the fort. In case of attacks from the water on either side, you find a small gate placed in the side with deadfalls on either side of it so it can be closed quickly in case of attack. Kinda cool. Shows that, you know, there's thought put into this place. What I remember about Fort Emerald from the first game is just how battled this place. It's really well, I thought it was. I'm not actually seeing many broken walls and such. Maybe it's a different place. They have the giant immortal that kind of like has healing capabilities, I suppose. The small chilly chambers where the bodies of exiled soldiers are kept before being taken to be buried. Weapons have been laid reverently at the feet, and cloths embroidered with the sun symbol of exile have been placed on them. Kind of sad. Because remember, you know, it's not just the Empire, it's just dealing with the local populations as well. There's a short stairway which leads up to the ramparts of the fort. Okay, this is kind of cool. Yeah, this is the battle fort. This woman is staring intently out the window, watching carefully for attackers. She wears mage's robes and seems ready to fling a spell at any moment. She doesn't stop looking out the window. I am Silverio. I'm watching for an attack. We all take shifts watching for Empire raids. They can appear in seconds, blast our walls, and get away. We then have very little time to make repairs. We have to plug any holes in the walls with magic barriers before any attackers can climb through them. Barriers are our most powerful defense. Even when the enemy smashes a hole in our defenses, we can plug it right away. Without that ability, this fort would have fallen long ago. Okay. This is useful. You meet another mage of exile. Robes have been charred recently, probably by a stray spill. He's looking at a magical barrier, trying to figure out what to do with it. He knows and nods to you. I am Beetle. Beans. I'm currently dispelling some barriers. It needs doing. Sometimes when we want to build a wall somewhere in the fields we put up to repair things are in the way. Besides, it's tedious, but it's my responsibility. Before I joined up to fight the war, I was doing research at that Tower Magi. Seems a long time ago. I was trying to create a spell to scry large areas of the outdoor, much as magic maps small areas such as towns. Alas, a spell to see a large area is a terribly difficult thing to create and even harder to summon up the energy to cast. We still have hopes that such a thing may be available in the future. Shakes his head. We're not supposed to let other people have that spell unless absolutely necessary. The areas are too useful to let slip how to get rid of them too easily. A shame. I'd really like to know how to get. Assume the level would open the gates. We probably don't want to do that. A strong weatherman stares piercingly out the window, watching for movements. He wears the insignia of a general. He doesn't look away from the window. I am General Landrin. Welcome to my fort. I lead all the troops in this area. Okay. Lots of... Man has taken a nasty wound recently. His ribs are wrapped in a broad gauze bandage. The blood is slowly starting to seep through. He looks up at you and groans. I'm Vaughn. What do you want? He wants to sit up when winces in pain and lies back down. I do recon. That's how I ended up this way. Reconnaissance, spying, watching the enemy, real risky. Winces in pain again. See, my patrol was on a boat trip up northeast, and when we landed, we got ambushed. Empire soldiers, they're all dead now, but one of them got me across the ribs with his sword. I'll be okay, I hope. Better off than him, anyway. He touches the bandage gingerly and winces. And you know what bones my butt? I say what I saw in the recon and nobody believes me. Nobody. Oh. Yeah, see, we brushed Neil Limacelli's fort. Take a look, and I saw a bunch of those tall, skinny, weird guys landing in a boat. Those weird guys with the burials. What were they called? Yeah, those freaks. That's not very nice. I saw a bunch of them talking with Limoncelli's troops right outside this fort. I don't know why they'd be there, but I don't trust them. Interesting. Ambushed in the northeast, and one of the fortresses is walking with the Venatai. That's kind of cool. Fort Emerald HQ, Commander General Landrin. Actually, you probably could unlock it.
Darn.
I have beat it myself. Has to be a secret. There wouldn't be a reason that you would have a concealed back room. You find a small cell. The ink smell and the claw marks on the walls of full indicate that for whatever reason monsters are stored here. Really? Okay, well, I don't want to get webbed. I really don't. I mean, we'll see what it is, but if it's nothing useful... Why is this door? Oh no, it's fine. It's actually... You know... Meet a woman wearing rough clothes and equally rough expression. Call me Teresa. I'm a merchant, see, and I'm waiting for my corn shipment to be approved so I can head out. Tough work traveling these times. Yeah, 400 pounds of irons and rats for Rimon. Then on to Dolman. Says the word Dolman with great lack of enthusiasm. Yeah, Dolman, westernmost city of Exile, and the city nearest to where all the real bloodshed is going on. I got to take a load there, and then I'm getting back east where it's safe. You meet the captain of the Exile army. When he sees you, he walks over to greet you. Welcome to our fort, adventurers. Nice to see new faces. I'm Captain Schnitzes. I'm prepared for another raid. That's what I do mainly. We're all fighting for the army of Lemonkelio. I'm on another way to try and penetrate his defenses. Oh, so the Empire was working with the. He lives in Fort Northall on an island to the northeast and runs all his raids from there. We're just trying to find a way to get at him. He pauses, then continues grimly. Of course, even if we did reach him, he's a real unusual royal. I don't know how much of this is rumors and how much is fact, but it would seem that Lemon Kelly has been altered in some way. He's fast. He moves faster than a hasted person, and is that way all the time. I don't know how he got that way, but let me tell you, it doesn't make me too happy about the prospect of fighting him. Interesting. Okay, that's a potential quest to do. There's another back room. Okay, I think. Okay, and of course the last place we need to check is the emerald. Rainbow of the Crystal. Pretty cool name. A minuscule woman in loose clothes sits cross-legged on her chair, staring into the glowing green crystal. Her gaze flickers up to you for a moment. I am Tessa. What brings you here, straight? Preparing for my next raid. Move fast, strike hard, that sort of thing. Heading north. There's an Empire fort being built to the north, then a ways to the northeast. Way on the other side of this huge, rubble-strewn cave. Trying to disrupt things and maybe come up with a pass. We were trying to get our hands on a blue pass, you know, the pass that the Empire folks use to get places. They've been having lots of supplies shipped into the new fort, so we think that must have some passes there. We focused into the crystal. It's very dangerous. I need all the power I can get. Interesting. We meet a priest in white robes staring into a large green crystal and meditating. He leans back from the crystal, highly relaxed, and turns to you. He is a middle-aged man with very sparse hair. I'm Buck. Welcome to the fort. I'm doing my meditations before going back to my healing. When an attack comes, a lot of people become hurt very quickly. I need to move fast and work hard. That's why I keep as much energy stored up as I possibly can at all times. Okay. The stone's sole source of light is a crystal. It is a large green crystal sitting on a pedestal in the center of the room. It glows from within, sending out a warm, constant beam of energy. The crystal is large but fragile, and is surrounded by several chairs and kneeling pads for meditation. It'd be kind of ridiculous if you broke it. I guess I don't know if they would attack you, but it would not be good. So let's go ahead and meditate. You kneel before the crystal and feel energy flowing into you. Your spell points are rapidly restored. Very cool. Okay. I was actually up here. Now we're actually gonna go this way, because this is how we get to the other towns. Nope, yeah, that not work. Okay. And there was a heavy barricade plowing this, blocking this out, guarded by powerful-looking ghosts and sliths, hundreds of them, with plenty of magic. They nod to you politely as they let you pass, but are wary of speaking with you. Hundreds of sliths, wow. Okay, I think next time we will explore the town of Nass, move down to explore the town of Lask, and then make our way to Dolmen, I think. Um, and then again, we have lots of other quests to do, but I think this is the current plan. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.